Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we are now live on the Marvel Contest of Champions channel for the brand new Uncollected event. It's going to be going live in 50 seconds if you're watching this on demand, and if you're watching this live, it's 45 seconds as well from this time. And oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that again, man. What an absolute scrub. But I'm very excited today, man. We got a Mega Frost, a Mega Red, and Emma Frost. Oh man, I messed up so much already, ladies and gentlemen. You can already tell this is going to be a goddamn clown fiesta of a live stream, but hopefully we're going to have a little bit of fun today and not die too much. But yeah, I'm so hyped, man, because we have had no data mined abilities yet for Mega Red and Emma Frost, and I think today we might have a very quick overview, but I feel like to go over all of the characters' abilities today, I'm not too sure it's going to be the best idea on live stream. So we'll see what we can learn. We'll see what kind of stuff we're stumbling upon. Let's go back to the event quest. We need to reboot the game. I believe we might do. So yeah, let's just quickly disconnect Reflector 2. Gonna take this one off just so we can quickly restart the game. And then hopefully, as we've rebooted the game, the event is going to be going live, so fingers crossed. Right, we have the game booting up right now, ladies and gentlemen, but unfortunately it doesn't like to boot up while connected, which is incredibly unfortunate. But what is up, everybody tuning in this evening? It's C-Man, we are close to 1,000 views already. That's absolutely ridiculous. If you are excited for the live stream ahead, feel free to smash that like button. Again, a filthy like haul right here, but again, it helps out the channel tremendously. Right, let's actually have a quick look to see if the event has gone live. Yep, it has. Fantastic news. Let's go ahead and connect it back up. And let's turn on this and now pop open Marvel Contest of Champions that the game has been booted up, and I think we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. So let's have a look. In the very first chapter, we have Rhino and also Cyclops as the villains here. So yeah, no Emma Frost in the first chapter. That was kind of one of my predictions for earlier, man. Either Emma Frost is, well, I don't know, it depends how annoying she is to fight, but well, we're certainly going to find out today, eh? But anyway, let's get clearing. We need to build a bit more of a solid team. We've just come from the, what is it? Those wonderful new danger rooms. See if we can find, who are we looking for here? Red Hulk. There we go. And finally, let's just get Blade in as well with Stark and Aunt Spider-Man. Okay, there's no synergy on Stark, so let's just chuck Blade in there. Again, we've got a pretty stacked team, but again, this is going in deep on the first day. And let's see what we have ahead of us. So in the first chapter, we see Rhino as the final boss. What nodes does this dude have? He's got Cornered and Bubble Shield as well. Each blocked attack reduces block proficiency by 6%. After 10 stacks, the next stack is unblockable. Interesting. I don't believe I've seen that node before, actually, but he does have Cornered, which might mean that Blade is not necessarily one of the best options for dealing with this dude. And if we take this one, we got a bit of Rage to deal with there. I think we'll just go for the unnoded path first, and we'll worry about the Rage stuff. Bring like Dr. Voodoo for completion there. But yeah, got 6-star champions. I think 6-star champions are the common for Uncollected in terms of what you fight. But let's get stuck in and see what's up. Let's see what nodes they put Emma on. It kind of looks like, has anybody seen that bubble armor node from Rhino anywhere else? I'm curious because I swear it's the first time I've seen that node in the game. And it seems a bit interesting. But I think Domino should still be good for that fight. So maybe not necessarily Blade though. Oh! Yo, Best, do not worry about it, man. Do not feel under any obligation to, but I do appreciate whenever you have the opportunity to. But man, just thank you very much for tuning in today. Mark, hope you're doing well. Oh, hope to see a salty fiesta, my friend. Well, I don't know. With the supposed look of Emma Frost, it looks like it might be. Okay, let's track down a heavy attack, and boom. Oh, damn, I didn't get the intercept there. Let's keep going for those intercepts, though. Could get a little bit of practice. Oh, Cornered. Everybody's favourite node. Doing a great job. Thank you very much, Stephen Anderson. I think we've done a great job with both of these two fights so far. We've handled them well. Thank you very much for the incredibly kind words. Yeah, if it's a new node, I don't know, there might be some new nodes on Mega Red and also Emma Frost. But I think we can avoid a Mega Red's special one. I should have paid closer attention to the animation, actually. But yeah, I don't know, it always depends on what nodes we are going to be facing. But it certainly looks like they usually have like a champions that's geared up as an attacker and one as a defender every month. And it kind of looks like Emma Frost is more of the defender and Omega Red is more of the attacker. But who knows, boys? We're going to have to see. Event quest was delayed, forgot to slip those bugs in. Oh, gosh, it wouldn't be a new Kabam patch without a few fun surprises. Shiraz, thank you very much for the kind words there. What I think the Act 6 reward should be, oh, loads of stuff related to 6-star characters. I imagine, you know, we've got the release of Act 6 and then the rollout, which will probably be over something like, what was the Act 5 rollout? Over almost half a year? So yeah, I imagine 6-star stuff that's pretty dank and just keeps on rolling up and up and up. Yeah, all the zeros have been changed in the game. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I only saw one post on Reddit and somebody liked them. We did a poll on the channel, but obviously I think that was a little bit influenced by my opinion there. Okay, I just want to quickly check something out on this Domino, because I've heard that you can still do the dash back and then get straight back in on Domino. Oh yeah, you can. That's awesome. Right, so just wait for Domino to come back at you. Dash back, quickly dash in with a medium. Sorted, lads. Right, I was a little bit too far back there, but it doesn't matter too much. Whew, easy game, easy life. But again, this is the main account, man. First clear. Whew, we do have quite a bit of firepower, to say the least. Can Quake roast a Mega Red? Depends on the nodes, Mattis. We're going to find out shortly. Imagine Quake could be alright for roasting this Rhino, by the look of it. Hashtag buff Venom 2018. While 2 cosmic characters are under revamp, apparently Otrix dug some stuff up related to the Carnage, potential Carnage buff today. So we are going to have to see on that one. Apparently Carnage has apparently also been given an armor break, but it's not live today. I think it's like in the game files, maybe for something like a beta, you know, like we had for like Red Hulk and Luke Cage. So yeah, maybe sometime this month, and hopefully there's some Venom changes as well. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's go ahead and request for help, but also smash out full energy refill. Let's get this Rhino down, and this Rhino does have cornered, so we are going to go for, so I want to try this bubble armor. Okay, so what was bubble armor again? After 10 stacks, the next, right, let's have a look. I think that is kind of like a negative towards Rhino, unless you trigger it 10 times. Oh, I don't know why I dashed in. Tried to go for the intercept there. Oh no, that's on me, or is it on both of us? Right, we don't want to trigger anything that will trigger bleed just yet, or incinerate. It's not really a lot of opportunity to attack into a blocking Rhino. Okay, bubble armor's just on me. Okay. I don't know, that's a bit of an interesting way of doing something like reducing block proficiency. Obviously it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's better than the Art of War node, I would say. Because it only punishes you, you know, it's not like, oh, your block proficiency is gradually sapping. Yeah, it's alright. It's pretty easy. It's super easy to play around on that Rhino, man. Not a problem in that fight at all. So yeah, I don't know. That node doesn't seem like the worst node. I guess that's a way of phrasing it. Okay, we have Cyclops up next as the boss in this chapter. So, he's over here, and this Cyclops, just for a bit of preparation, has all special attacks are unblockable. Mutant Wrath, so Domino's going to be sick. Right, so it's just unblockable specials, right, that you really need to worry about, and bring a mutant character, ideally. So let's go for the easy path here. Oh, Mattis, that sounds okay, man. The Master Danger Room is a bit of a pain in the ass, though, especially in comparison to the Epic one. The Epic one's much easier to deal with. So you bring that 3-star power level, which is quite a bit more than a 2-star. But it's still not too bad in terms of the scale of all of the difficulties out there. Oh, my gosh, Nana. Well, hopefully your luck turns around at some point in the future. Nah, I'm really excited to see Emma Frost as well, Rhino. Hopefully we can get to her fairly quickly. But yeah, got to get through all these easy fights first. Cyclops easy mode, yeah. Cyclops, just evade the special one or bring any power control champion. Two very, very straightforward bosses so far, but generally speaking, like the first two chapter bosses don't really pose a huge amount. It's generally in the next chapter there might be a little bit of annoyance, and then the last chapter bosses are generally the two that bring some problems to the table. It's basically like old AQ mini-boss Cyclops. Maybe a little bit of a trip down memory lane for some there. And let's go ahead and use a bit of Domino against this Wasp. I feel like Domino is going to be so sick against this Wasp. Just because that extended stun duration. Let's throw down a heavy. Sorted, lads. Might as well shut that off. Seal the deal. Pardon me. Did I get my glasses sorted out? They're sticking to my head a little bit more this evening. Yo, what is up, Vishal? Hope you're doing well, man. Or, from the Charlie, I just want to say it's going to be Rip Machine Gun Kelly once Eminem is done with him. And as much as we like your videos, you're sadly far, far off Eminem's radar. Oh no, I'm perfectly aware of that, my friend. But I don't know, I enjoy, you know, there's a lot I did enjoy about the Machine Gun Kelly discs, but I'm an Eminem fan, man. I did thoroughly enjoy the new album. I'm interested to see if there is a response to it. But I imagine with the amount of shots that Eminem was sending out on his new album, he might have quite a bit to respond to. I don't know, he did respond to quite a bit on this album, so we'll see what's up. But Vishal, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Absolute mad love to you, mate. Pardon me. Completed Act 5.3, got a Tech Awakening gem, used it on Star-Lord. Doesn't sound too bad at all, Summit. Congratulations on that. Star-Lord, pretty good option, man. He's retained and been increasing in at least value recently. Very good against certain Iron Man Infinity Wars, Sabertooths, Dominoes in certain scenarios we can play well. But yeah, still think maybe he's a little bit behind Stark Spidey, but I don't know. Star-Lord, he might be making a revival for certain nodes and paths. Do I like Domino more than Blade? I find Domino is one of the most fun characters to play when you have the Massacre and Red Hulk synergy, because you've just got a lot of different stuff that you can do with her and a lot of different ways you can play her. But I like the, what is it, the 3 combo. I think you can actually do a 4 combo and then get in a heavy attack, because there's just so much damage in it. It feels very fun to play, man. Bit of an alternative style, but it's good fun. That extended stun, though, is just absolutely fantastic. Should rank up my Stark Spidey? I might do. Depends what we get in the double 6-star crystal opening next Tuesday. That will determine whether or not Stark goes to rank 5 or not. Is this the new event? It is, Brandon. We're only on the second chapter, though, so far, so it's still pretty straightforward for the moment. Oh, damn. Looks like we got Nightcrawler. Oh, please don't say Nightcrawler is the Punisher 2099 of this month. If Nightcrawler is ambushing me left, right, and center, that is going to suck. But again, Lucky Domino is not a bad... Oh, not a bad counter. She looks calm and ready to drop bombs. Not too bad, boys. Not too bad. Yeah. Bring your Archangels so far. Well, not for that first Rhino, but this Cyclops Archangel will be quite good for, again. When did I awaken my Massacre? We did... what was it? Is it all attacks or all special? Okay, so it's just all special. We did like a double featured 5-star crystal opening. We did one on the free-to-play where we got Black Panther Civil War, I think. And then we did... Or was it Groot? It was one of those two characters. And then we went on the main account and we got a little bit of Massacre awakened. So that was decent. But yeah, man, Archangel's going to be ridiculous for that Cyclops. Even if you have a 4-star version, he's just going to cut him down so quick. But there we go. All pretty straightforward so far. And it looks like the next boss we have is Hood. And Hood has Dismay... Okay, so don't lose your combo. Mesmerize as well. Oh, I hate that node. Okay, that one sucks. Killmonger, Archangel. What you want to bring in. Anti-evade characters, because Dismay is, yeah, not the most fun and interactive node out there. Let's go down the Rhino path there. Incinerator's insane. Tell me about it, boys. It's a damn good time. Do I prefer Red Hulk or Quake? Depends on the matchup, really. Red Hulking quite a few. I'm not a huge fan of Quake's playstyle, generally speaking, but there are definitely matchups that she can do that Red Hulk might not be able to do. So yeah, they both have their uses. Nah, yeah, you're right, Lennox. I'm sure that's going to come back to bite me in the ass in a bit. Would I have rank 5'd and used my generic on Domino for offense purposes? Probably not. I probably would have taken up Stark instead, but I'm glad I took up Domino, because I love her for Alliance War defense, and I love playing the character as well, man. She's a damn fun time. Oh, no. Right, not enough heavies. Don't want to get too greedy with that combo, especially against Blade. There we go. Just finish him off. But yeah, she's very fun to play, man. Very, very fun to play for questing. Can get through a lot of stuff with her utility and synergies and clever ways of playing the character. Like yesterday, man, we almost got one of the hardest Alliance War fights down one shot yesterday. That pesky Infinity War Iron Man, just by spamming heavy attacks on Domino, and that was completely unboosted as well as a 565. So if you didn't see the gameplay yesterday, man, it was pretty decent, boys. Not too shabby at all. Let's go! A little bit alternative as well. There are quite a few decisions you can make when playing Domino. Melting through those champions. Oh yeah, man, this team's ridiculous. We want to get to the good stuff today. For Mesmerize, yeah, Mesmerize would be decent for MODOK as well. But Archangel, what was it? MODOK would be decent for Mesmerize on Hood. But just Archangel and those heavy attacks, man, it's going to be the best option. The best option I have on my team for Mesmerize is probably Domino and only attacking him while stunned. Because I don't have the synergy with, what is it? Ghost Rider for Blade? Okay, hopefully the bleed is going to get him down. Yeah, not too shabby at all. Do I have a 5-star Corvus? Unfortunately not. Hoping to get the 6-star though, next Tuesday. Fingers crossed. Oh, mate, Keith, it is a fun time, man. You can get, if you're just firing off like basic attacks, you can get like a 10 combo. If you're playing very, very aggressively, an 11 combo off every single stun. Oh, it's juicy. It's very juicy. There we go. Cheeky little 11 combo. Boosh. Almost 1 bar of power as well. But it's safer just to go for a 10 combo. But yeah, I don't know, there's quite a few different ways you can play, man, based on the rotation you like. I know, man, it's a lot. It's too crazy with this Domino. And to think, man, people are going to be pulling a Domino pretty much of this power level, almost, and adrenaline from their very first 6-star champions come next Tuesday, or maybe crystals that they've already saved up. But yeah, just absolutely ridiculous. Pop, pop. Sorted, man. Where's the first one to post? I'm on it with a live stream, mate. We're live on the scene right now. Taking down this hood. Oh, do they have link nodes going in? Or are those link nodes covering the path? Okay, that's covering the path. We don't need to worry about that then. Can leave all of the link stuff because there's so much stuff to talk about and cover with that till we go to 100%. And Hood has Mesmerize and Dismay. So yeah, if you trigger the evade, you are probably going to get wrecked. But this Hood, I believe, can be stunned, so you could use any champion you wanted to against this lad, and it would, oh, mate, really? Okay, we're going to play a little bit safer then. Oh, do I take that damage forever? Oh, that's rubbish. Okay, right, we're going to follow my advice and only attack him while stunned. It's probably a good idea if I'm dishing out advice that I try and follow it for myself. There we go. Pop, pop. Archangel, though, lads. It's the way to go. Oh, fingers crossed, Mark. I certainly hope so. Yo, what is up, Aaron? Dude, hope you're doing well, mate. Always a pleasure to see you on the live stream, and you damn well know it. Committed to the cause, my friend. Okay, we have Magneto up next, and no sign of Omega Frost. Oh, okay, so we've got Ensnare Tech, so no tech champions allowed. We've got Masochism as well. What's some of our I believe the only counter we currently have for this Magneto is Domino on our team. So yeah, I think I might want to take the Stark Spidey out. Is he going to be that? Yeah, Stark Spidey's not really going to be that juicy. Let's just get one more counter to Masochism Magneto, because it looks like it's starting to get a little bit more potentially tricky here. But if we take out Stark Spidey and put in Void, should work quite well, I think. So let's take out Stark and chuck in Void, because I still want those synergies with Domino, man. We're going to try and do everything with Domino, but I just want to make sure that we have some backup options. Because, yeah, man, this Magneto looks like he's going to be a proper bitch to fight. Okay, so we've got an Iceman here. What's the middle path? Okay, let's go to the left-hand side and sort this one out. We have Nightcrawler and then a Nebula to deal with. Yo, Dakota Shepherd, mate, it is an absolute pleasure to see you on the live stream today. Giving all my my kindest regards to yourself and the wonderful Jenny as well. Hope you're doing well, and also my boy Joey Maylou. I see you in chat, mate. Hope you're having a fantastic day, my dude. Oh yeah, Sabretooth I imagine would be really, really good for that, what is it, Magneto as well. Oh mate, I'm telling you, Storm Chaser, she's a damn fun time to play. Yeah, I will also be doing this event with a free-to-play again. This is kind of the, you know, the event's just gone live, let's get in, let's see what it's all about, and let's bring the strongest characters, and then when we go on the free-to-play, obviously it's significantly more of a challenge. And when we do the 100% live stream, I like to bring in, like, alternate champions that I think can just about do stuff, just to, you know, test myself a little bit. But hopefully we shouldn't die too much, fingers crossed. Hope you're doing well, Champion Nova. Why did they change all the zeros? Oh, that's been the eternal mystery of Marvel Contest of Champions today. Taking notes on my gameplay. Oh, well, you know, you can. There are a few little tricks to be learned about Domino here. Question on the zeros. Oh, what's the question, Stephen? Oh, not quite, boys. I think one more stun. Okay, we might not get the opportunity to stun. Special 2 should get him in the bin. Beautiful, mate. I'm really excited for Act 6 progression. I can't wait for it, man. Act 6 progression is going to be so much fun with Domino. And whatever my next 2 6-star characters turn out being, man. Oh yeah, Sabretooth Killmonger synergy is going to be great for this Magneto if you have access to Sabretooth. I think Void should work quite well. There are a few characters that should be able to deal with this fight, and it's only the 10% Masochism. Right, did somebody say Forest Fire Tactic? It'd be great if Groot took like double Incinerate damage. He's pretty much the bitch boy of Marvel Contest of Champions. He's always getting smacked about by those Mystic characters. So yeah, why not? Let's give him some more Incinerate damage. Oh, thank you very much, Wow. Dude, massive shout out to you. Oh, Jason. Incredibly kind words there, my friend. Cheers, mate. When it's Act 6, hopefully sometime this year. They said earlier this year it was going to be in interviews. So yeah, I imagine we are going to see the announcement maybe in the next month or so, maybe around Comic-Con. But it's been a while, man. I feel like Act 6 is... I just don't know where it is at the moment. But I'm desperate for some more Act-related content, because it's now been like 9 months, man. Oh my goodness. For sure, we're not going to let you down, man. The tips and tricks video will be up, hopefully, well, definitely by this time next week. So yeah, keep an eye out. But again, we'll have to see what the last 2 chapters have in store. It looks like, as per usual, quest number 4 is ramping up the difficulty a little bit. Oh, okay, that's fantastic. What a great time, boys. There we go. Straight in the bin. And Vishal, really do appreciate all the support today, man. Mad love to you, my dude. I'm gonna post more Alliance War videos in the future. Yeah, I'd like to start doing some free-to-play Alliance War videos as well, because I find I'm a lot more calm. I can just enjoy the free-to-play Alliance War and play a little bit better usually. Okay, so this Magneto has Masochism and Special 2 bias, and you can't use Tech Champions. So keep that in mind, lads. Should have maybe gone for that first parry just to trigger Masochism, but it's alright, we'll just bait out some heavy attacks. The question is, can you evade Magneto's Special 2? Very fortunately for me, the answer to that appears to be yes. Oh no, a bit too early there. Right, let's see what happens. If we get a crit bleed, he is quite possibly dead. Ooh, perfect, boys. Perfect. I am loving this month's event. Great design, Kabam. Great design. Right, let's go ahead, smash that play next. And see what we got. We're in Chapter 5 now. So I'm expecting to see... Oh, the first... Damn, she is so stacked. Okay, there's a 50% global node, though. Where's that coming from? So Emma Frost, what do we have here? Oh my goodness. Kinetic Reactor. Every 15 seconds, the defender alternates between a Fury passive... and has 300% additional attack, or armor up and crit resistance by 300%, special 1 bias, and 45% armor. My goodness. Well, we're in for a fun time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy watching your man get quite salted, because I feel like that's probably going to be the scenario that occurs. We're just going to quickly swap out Blade for Stark and Aunt Spider-Man, because I feel like Starky's going to be quite good in this, whereas I feel like Blade versus a mutant that is resistant to debuffs is going to be almost useless. So let's see what we can do with the team that we have here. And we're going to take the unnoted path again, quickly rinse it down. Hooray, she fits into the story. We can all at least have a bit of practice fighting her, and I assume we've got Mega Red as the very final boss. Oh, that's a pretty good heavy attack there. And there we go, guillotine's down. When is it going live? It's live right now, my friend. It's been live for a little while now. She might rip you a new one, Seatin. I'm prepared for that, Sean. Use only 2 stars. Well, it's alright that you're into a bit of masochism, but I will pass on that, Michael. You know, if you want to use all 2 stars against Emma Frost, you can be my guest. I heavily encourage you to. But going in for the first time, only using 2-star champions, I feel like would only disgrace my incredibly poor playing skills even further. Right, we'll do a full combo, straight into Special 2. Captain America Infinity War in the bin, son. Apparently there is a story in this game. Stuff is happening. I'm so terrible when it comes to stuff like that. I'm just one of those gamers that wants to go in and hit stuff. I just want to smack some stuff, press some buttons. I am not overly fussed about the RP. If it gets in the way of me hitting stuff. But there could be chat bubbles telling me exactly what's going on while I'm fighting, and I probably would read those. Or the wonderful Kabam Mike should voiceover, man. He can narrate some of the story as we go along. Sure, we'd all love that. Boosh. Straight in the bin, mate. What am I hoping to get for a 6-star? Oh, there's quite a few. Corvus, Iron Man Infinity War, Captain America Infinity War, Sabretooth as well is pretty up there. Dono I'd love. Killmonger, like Morningstar wouldn't be too bad. Hulk Ragnarok, Sentinel. Yeah, there's quite a few, man. Quite a few that are pretty up there, I would say. Oh, No fear. Going in deep, my friend. Going in deep. But there's not too much to fear when you have this friggin' ridiculous character and the full Flaming Trinity on your side. Pop. Not too bad. Yep, 23k shards. It's going to be, what is it, very close to about 26,500 at the end of this event. So yeah, next month, man, next Tuesday is going to be a triple, 2 on the main, 1 on the free-to-play. Then the month after that is going to be a, another double as soon as we do Uncollected on both of the accounts. So yeah, buzzing, mate. We're going to, within the next month and a bit, it's 5 more 6-star champions across both accounts. So they're coming in, man. They're coming in. That's a way as well that you can get around Sabretooth with all these heavy attacks on Domino. Alright, that special 2 should be sufficient. Yeah, missed one of the parries there. Rip, boys. Guess I should rank through my 5-star Sabretooth. I wouldn't say it's a bad option, man. He's a useful character to have. Especially with that Killmonger synergy if you have one of those up there. Change your name on the game now? Oh, I didn't know that. That's a cool little tidbit, apparently. All the good counters for the Rage node. Who's really good for Rage? Morningstar, Dr. Voodoo, if they are not immune to poison. There's quite a few characters. Anybody that really nullifies, to be fair, or deals a lot of their damage via dots. But yeah, if they're like immune to debuffs, probably Morningstar or Magic or MODOK can be quite good. But if they are... if you can, like, poison and bleed them, Archangel is absolutely ridiculous. And Dr. Voodoo can be quite good as well. Right. I'm a little bit scared by the power index of this Emma Frost. Gets me a little bit nervous, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so, Emma Frost's abilities. So when telepath form is active and Emma would lose more than 10% of her max health from a single source, she activates Diamond Form for 3 seconds to reduce the damage. This ability activates before checking armor and resistances. Emma is going to start the fight in Diamond Form. When Diamond Form is active, when Emma is at least 1 power level ahead of the opponent, she deactivates Diamond Form and switches to Telepath Form. Okay, that's interesting to bear in mind. When the opponent is at least 1 power level ahead of Emma, she deactivates Telepath Form and switches to Diamond Form. If the opponent uses an armor break while Emma is in Diamond Form, she is forced into Telepath Form and cannot swap back for the duration of the armor break. They are doing quite a bit to make armor break champions quite desirable, man. The Iron Fist meta is definitely coming. So yeah, you can get rid of her Diamond Form by armor breaking, which I think is a pretty cool thing there. What do we have? So passive Diamond Form. She's immune to stun, bleed, poison, incinerate, shock, frostbite, cold snap, fatigue, concussion, and exhaustion effects. Well-timed blocks grant a prowess buff. When Emma changes into Diamond Form, she replaces all temporary prowess buffs with new indefinite prowess buffs that increase special attack damage by plus 10%. Prowess buffs are capped at 5 in Diamond Form. Also gains armor block proficiency. So yeah, she's pretty much immune to debuffs and almost has some really, really good block proficiency and resistance. And yeah, it's just a pain in the ass to attack. And I have no armor break champions, but maybe Medusa for the win, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so Telepath Form, when Emma replaces all, okay, so she's got some prowess. What I need to know here is just more damage, really. Heavy attack generates additional power. Sorry, I'm just trying to scan through these abilities because there's so much I don't want to get caught up for a while. Okay, special attack 1 has a power sting, and I think all of her special attacks are also going to invert controls, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. Alright, we'll break down the abilities in a little bit more detail at some point in the future, but let's go into some gameplay and start with Massacre here. It's probably not going to be the right. Let's check that heavy attack. Is it just there standing up? Oh, that doesn't seem too bad to deal with. Right, let's knock this gal about a bit. Oh no, I ran into her there. So it's okay, it inverts the controls. Right. Great start, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go for a bit of Red Hulk next. But remember, bring an armor break champion. That's that's what I've immediately learned about Emma Frost's abilities. And also, you got to be very, very quick on that heavy attack. Oh, man. That heavy attack, it's kind of reminiscent of Karnak's Special 1, I would say. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. Oh, man, that Special 2 timing is going to be... Maybe we'll see what the Special 1 looks like. Maybe that's the next place to go. Because we have sacrificed a few champions and have not made a massive amount of headway so far. Oh my goodness. Right. These special attacks, man, I'm not used to them yet. And with these inverted controls, you think it's hard to, you know, learn a champion's special attacks, but then you have inverted controls as well. And that damage we are taking from the block is just absolutely ludicrous. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been wrecked, man. I've been absolutely wrecked. I've been destroyed. Okay, well, what I can say so far is I get the feeling that this month you probably do want to practice in a bit of a easier mode before you jump onto Uncollected. That's just the suspicion that I'm getting at the moment. Oh, my goodness. Right, let's heal some of the troops up. And maybe now's a good time to activate a 10% boost to see if we can get more than 10 hits on this Emma Frost. Phew, my goodness. I think having this 300% attack node right at the start of the fight, it's a little bit shit from Kabam. You know, on a champion that does have some quite complicated abilities that you need to learn. It's not the best play I've seen. I will admit. Okay, right. Let's try and pay a bit more attention to these specials. Okay, so there is a bolt and then an up. Alright, I need to just be a little bit quicker on that one. Wow. Fun. You just saved me about $100 by not going into that fight straight away. Yeah, mate. Oh, this looks like one of the worst fights we've had to deal with in quite some time. But armor break characters, maybe the solution, or power control as well, might be decent. Oh no, I went for like the dash in because I thought she was gonna throw her special. Oh mate. It's bloody inverted controls, man. Not a fan. Not a fan, boys. Nope, I did not. I was not ready to evade that one, man. Well, let's go one more time. We're stalking on Spider-Man, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to see if we can actually evade a single special here. Oh, I got one. 1 out of 2. Oh, I remember it took me quite a while to get used to those Thanos controls, man. Right, let's go. Level 3 team revive. Come on, boys. I'm glad for Summoner Appreciation Week now. Come on, we've got this. I believe. We can evade one special too. And yeah, it wasn't quick enough. You have to be so snappy on that heavy, man. Very, very snappy on it. I think that's probably one of the fastest heavies in the game. Which, I don't know, might be circumstantially quite useful for countering. But yeah, you have to be right in there. Right on the ball. Oh no, I went for the dash into her because I feel. Oh man. Okay, well, I know that I'm definitely going to have a significant amount of practice on heroic and master, and I would advise a lot of you to do the same. Oh, I keep on dashing the wrong way, man. Ugh. Right, let's see. Let's get a bit of Massacre, then we'll go for Stark. We've barely made a bloody dent in this woman. Oh, damn. It's just because there's a little bit of a gap, whereas Thanos' like initial inverted controls was just dash back. So that's what I believe might be screwing me over at the moment. Yeah, man. Definitely do not start with Uncollected this month. That is maybe the solution. Oh, I'm getting... This is Uncollected Hydrodaptoid all over again. Come on, boys. We've got it. Vishal, thank you very much, man. It's so ridiculous. We're going to muscle for it, though, boys. If I get the opportunity to have a significantly larger nuke on Domino, I might take it this time. What was that? Who wanted to see the special free? I heard the masses crying out. There we go. Just screw trying to evade the specials, man. Just wait. Actually, you could probably Luke Cage and just tank her into the wall. Just absolutely beat the crap out of her. But there we go. Domino for the win. I'm giving up trying to fight her properly, man. I know I'm not going to learn enough. Bitch slapped. There we go, boys. Gwenpool to tank those specials. That's it, man. Just Gwenpool. You just got to push her to the special free. Infinitely tank them. Easy game, easy life. Yeah, she is immune to, what is it, stun. She's pretty much immune to every single debuff right at the start of the fight. And she also has 300% attack for the first bit of it. Classic Daredevil. Oh my god. What's that? Classic Dead. Poos, you might be onto something there. Classic Daredevil has become everybody's new favorite champion. She is thick. And that's one thing we can all universally agree on right now. Okay. Cheeky level 5 combo. Void SP2. Right. There we go, we did it! And sorry, I got too caught up. We evaded one. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. See, he can learn. It took him a while, man. It took him a while. These are Mercy Super Chats. Oh, thank you very much for shout, dude. I appreciate it, man. Absolute mad love to you, my friend. There we go. I don't know if we evaded that. Oh, crap. Oh, I suck. Okay, come on, Massacre's got this, mate. Massacre has this in the bag. The best character for the job is the one with a flaming baseball bat, and who Emma Frost is almost all resistant to. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Okay, one more revive on Domino. That's all we need, boys. Let's chuck in a 40% one here. Because that block damage is incredibly fun right toward the start. Putting the fun in Funeral. Oh, man. I am not looking forward to fighting her some more times. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have got Emma Frost down. She's been pounded to the ground. And now we get into the final chapter, where we've got the wonderful Omega Red to fight, who has Brute Force, Bane of Damballa, nothing really too much to worry about. He does have Aggression Regeneration, though, which makes me think that Void could be a bit of a sick beast against this man. So yeah, I've got money on Void being pretty much a very easy solution. I think everywhere you go has a noded path. I don't believe there are any that are not noded, so let's figure out what might not be the worst. Trying to look for like a very like not villains one at the moment. Oh, we just want to get moving though. That seems to be just an excess of villains. What do we have in the middle? Explosive personality. Yeah, we can deal with that. That's alright. Just don't attack into the block. I think you'll probably have to fight her six times, Dakota. But I think it's going to be very much a case of getting used to her on some of the earlier difficulties. And yeah, obviously bring your Iron Fist, who I assume is the best character. Now, Medusa's probably going to be so good once you figure out how to sort out those special attacks. Whew. Sorted, boys. Sorted. Is 4-star Luke Cage worth maxing? Well, he's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, we'll see what's up with Uncollected and Mega Red. I'll probably go with Massacre the first time because you just you know, see what the fight's like, and then we'll you know, get used to the animations, figure out what's going on, and then yeah, see what's up. But it's a little bit, you know, whenever you're fighting a new character, it's always a little bit tricky to get used to their animations and special attacks, especially if you've got to avoid projectiles. But when you've got to avoid that in reverse for a character that you can't stun, and you're taking a lot of block damage as well, oh, it's a lot on the plate, ladies and gentlemen. I should have maybe saved for the special free there. Sword, boys. Sword. Ah, Cos Symbiote Spider-Man. That's got to be it. Well, you'd have to get one heavy attack off on Symbiote Spider-Man, which might be a little bit tricky. You know, you kind of want a champion that goes in and on their very first attack slaps down an armor break, and that character is quite simply Medusa. But I don't know if Corvus, if parrying Emma Frost is gonna, like, you know, act as an armor break in that scenario. Oh yeah, actually, because she does have an armor node, I imagine Corvus is probably going to be a sick beast for that fight. bring in your Corvuses, ladies and gentlemen. I guarantee you, before the end of today, there's going to be somebody, there's probably somebody right now, looking at their 565 Corvus, thinking, damn man, that armor node, I know what I'm doing. And also that glaive immunity, core. It's gonna happen, man. If somebody wants to record that and send it on the channel, if they got 565 Corvus, full suicides, let me know. Hit me up via Twitter. I'm interested. I'm interested to know. Evade with Hyperion until special 2, then Mullaher. I mean, that's also a way to go about it, I would say. Would love to... Oh, it definitely does, Vishal. Let me quickly do the conversion for you, my friend. What is it? Rupees to USD. So I believe you've trucked across about... what is it? It's been a... Has it been 1,000 so far? Actually, I think it's been a little bit more than that. I think... yeah, I think you're up there at about approximately $17 today, if I am correct. So, dude, thank you so much for the super chats, man. Massively appreciate it. Right, let's get you just quickly updated as our blobberiest whale of the day. And again, massive shout out, Vishal. Really do appreciate the support. Right, let's go for this Punisher 2099. Iron Fist would be okay. Medusa is there. Oh, the way to go by the look of it. But who actually, Infinity War Iron Man might be an interesting way to deal with that fight. Because you can get the armor break off the heavy, but then you can also help control power as well. Or you could maybe use somebody like Magic to control the power. Maybe Hawkeye's going to be quite good. She does have a little bit of power gain outside of just being hit from what we saw as well. So yeah, maybe Iron Man Infinity War is quite good. I don't know. Could be a few solutions. We'll have to see. I'm a little bit curious to look at Mega Red's abilities. I will tell you that one. We aren't too far off. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man, for the heavy attack. But you have to have an opportunity to get that heavy attack off on Infinity War Iron Man, of course. Okay, we won't bother with the heavies on Agent Venom, just because there's a good chance he's going to shrug them off. I think the rest of this live stream really just puts into perspective how annoying that Emma Frost fight is, man. Just absolutely rolled through everything else. But Emma Frost, man, oof, put me on my knees. Let's just chuck a full energy refill out. Classic Thor parry. Oh yeah, maybe classic Thor with a bit of a stun lock might work quite well. It's not a bad shout there. But yeah, you know, it is day one of the event. We don't know exactly who are some of the best options. So just get smashing, boys. Get recording your kills, uploading some videos. Because I think this is going to be definitely a big subject of discussion this month. How to deal with Emma Frost. So if you've got a strategy, man, again, YouTube, completely free market. You got a sick kill, man. If you can sort out a sick kill, upload the sick kill, should we get some mad kudos for it? God, mad kudos. Sounded like such a wannabe cool kid. Pretty much am, to be fair, though. There we go. Is she a villain? No, she is not. Oh, I hope that works out for you, Steven Anderson. I really want to see how Corvus is against her, because there is the armor up node. Steal our armor with Yondu. Damn, Chris, some next level tactics there. Okay, a mega red regeneration node, aggression regeneration, and transducer as well as brute force. So you've got to attack this guy very aggressively by the look of it. Actually, yeah, you couldn't just void him down, to be fair. Right, so death spores. Oh, you can't stay too close to him, can you, as well? Ah. It's going to make him fun with that brute force node. Maybe this is going to be quite a fun fight here. Omega Red's mutant physiology renders him immune to the effects of poison and reduces the damage of bleeds by 90%, so he's very resilient to bleeds. Tentacle hits reduce 100% of the damage inflicted by enemies that deal passive damage when they are struck. What's that? Tentacle hits reduce 100% damage inflicted by enemies' abilities to deal passive damage. Okay. So he's immune to passive damage. Is that it? I think that's... I was trying to read that line a few times, just trying to figure it out. So 1 near the opponent, 1 death spore every 0.5 seconds, up to 10 once the opponent is out of range. They lose 1 death spore. Oh, very, very quickly. So each death spore lowers the opponent's armor rating and reduces their chance to purify debuffs by 10%. Death spores struggle to affect mechanical components and are afflicted 4 times slower against robots. Interesting. Maybe Vision's going to be really sick against this lad then. So while Omega Red is bleeding, he emits the death field. The death field causes death spores on nearby opponents to passively degenerate them. While the death field is active, the limit for death spores on the opponent is 30. Damn. Okay. Heavy attacks inflict degeneration for 7 seconds for each death spore on the opponent. Oh, that's a pretty cool mechanic when playing the character. Death spores do not expire while the opponent is out of range of the death factor, as long as they have an active degeneration debuff. Oh, that's quite interesting, actually. Special 1 removes all death spores, and you heal you steal life each one. Special 2, you get the death field. Special 3, remove all death spores from the opponent, inflict essence steal for 3 seconds, passively stealing, what is it, 461 health and 3.3% current power from the opponent. Okay, so it seems quite cool, man. Seems like he's going to have some interesting damage potential. But yeah, we have pondered on this dude long enough. Let's go in. I feel like Massacre is going to be a terrible, terrible, terrible matchup. And we do need to stay away from this lad while he has some death spores active. But also, I think it's kind of a mixture of managing the brute force as well. It's got Death Field. Right. Oh, right, I forgot to wait for those final 2 whips. Well, at least this is a good opportunity to practice fighting him. There's really good opportunity to get out of range during that special one. It feels significantly fairer than the... Oh, damn, I'm not waiting for the final whips there. Right, I should probably go. If I want to get any damage into this lad, I need to get that special free. Are we still taking damage from the Death Field? Or is that... Oh, maybe while he's bleeding, I think. It just always deals damage, potentially. Something like that. Okay, maybe... Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll try a little bit of Red Hulk next. Again, that was just a bit of a warm-up to get used to some of his animations there. Okay, so we're not taking any damage while he's not bleeding here. So we've got to wait for those 2 wonderful whips to extend. Oh no, didn't dash back fast enough. Well, I don't know what the special 2 is, but let's find out, eh? Oh, it's just badass. It's pure badassery. Oh no, the special one's very long. It's really long, man. Okay, we need to watch out for that. Yeah, I feel like Void is going to be absolute friggin' king for this fight. Okay, right, I just didn't get the timing right on that one. Yeah, I don't think he's too bad to fight, in all fairness. I mean, just in comparison to Emma Frost. But any character should do. Robots seem quite effective. I feel like Vision is going to be a really, really sick matchup for this lad. Right, so there are 2 hits to that heavy. Right, let's push him away. Right, so as soon as he's pulling back those whips... Need that friggin' heal block. Okay, come on, heal reversal, let's go. Yeah, boy, much more straightforward. And that pesky Emma Frost, ladies and gentlemen. What's that? Gladiator Hulk for Omega Red. Oh, that'll be interesting, actually, to see if he can tank that degeneration there. That is not a bad shout at all, Poos. But yeah, I think there are quite a few good options for this lad. I think, ideally, you need... either somebody that can deal with the healing, or, you know, like a heal block champion, heal reverse, or big damage. It's kind of the theme that I get first, because, you know, if you just have a character that's a robot that can't deal too much damage, like, I think Ultron wouldn't be able to outpace the regeneration maybe too well, but Vision would be absolutely fantastic. I assume Nebula would maybe work, but I don't think a heal block is... Where does it come from, Nebula's heal block? It might be the special one. Damn, I'm not that savvy on Nebula, so yeah, she might end up working if you've got her as like a 6-star character. But overall, this month's event, aside from Emma Frost, seems like the biggest annoyance by an absolute milestone. And I think a lot of the challenge with Emma Frost comes from learning her animations and learning how to play around the special too. So if you are watching this now, my piece of advice is do not try Uncollected until you've mastered fighting her on something like Heroic and ideally Master. So I don't think this is one. If you want to save the units, you want to wait definitely a few days to jump into, unless you are a very keen player willing to get good at fighting Emma Frost quickly. But yeah, she does seem like a massive pain in the ass. Sentinel actually would be really, really good as well. That is not a bad shout at all. That's a great recommendation there. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's live stream, feel free to smash that like button. That would be insanely appreciated. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, take care and have an absolutely fantastic day.